Okay, y'all. So Love Island UK, their family night, their family night was something else. Okay. I don't. I think they let them tell them more than they usually do on the Love Island USA. But anyway, first of all, Harry, who keeps going back and forth with girls. I'm so sick of seeing Harry look like this, right? He's like, he does this messed up stuff, and then he's all sad about it. And I mean, I'm sure he's genuinely sad, but as his friend, I'd be like, look, how many times are we gonna go through this? He's sitting there staring out into the looking out and just being sad and because he hurt a girl. Like he's done this so many times in the villa. He's done it so many times. If I was his friend, which is supposed to be his best mate, Dejan, I'd be like, look, we can't keep doing this. But basically, Dejan doesn't have much room to talk anyway. So family night, I didn't not doing everybody's. There's only a few stuck out to me, but Dejan's family, his mom and his sister. I think that was his mom and sister. They basically told him his mom was like, "Yeah, you were a player, and she didn't like the way he moved, but it's still her son, so she was like, you're doing okay now." And she also, but here's the thing that got me, she told him those girls are not his friends, like Tony and I can't think of that crew, Shakira, and I can't think of the other girl's name. But he said she was telling them that they are not your friends. And then Meg's sister and her mom showed up. And they let Meg know what we all were thinking about Dejan, like how she let him off the hook too many times, and he was doing all this exploring, and she kept taking him back even after he hurt her feelings. And I know they're supposed to explore in there, but did Meg didn't explore at all? Did she? Like for maybe 2 seconds? I don't know. The girls do that a lot on these shows. The guy, they kind of stay with one guy, and then let them. I mean, that happens a lot. But anyway, they don't like Dejan at all, and they were telling her, and Meg was just kind of laughing, and she was like, "Well, he's changed a lot now, and now that we're closed off, we're better." And they were like, "Yeah, they're not feeling him at all." And I don't think any of us are feeling their relationship. Like in Meg, when she was saying that people are jealous of them, come on, girl, nobody's jealous. I genuinely believe nobody in that villa is jealous of their relationship. Tony was crying because she knows that Cash's brother and sister weren't happy with what she did, and but see, she thinks they don't like her. But when Cash was talking to them, I got the impression they didn't like what she did, and they did not like the fact that he cried over her. But I didn't get the feeling that they didn't like Tony. They just didn't like what she did, and so when they were talking to Tony, the sister wanted I think the sister likes Tony, but she wanted her to know that she didn't like what she did. And it was kind of awkward because I feel like the sister may have, it's one of those things where, you have something planned out what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. And I feel like she was probably saying, when I get there, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind kind of thing, or tell her how I feel. So in the moment, I feel like the sister likes Tony, but she was like, I got to say what I was going to say. This is, that's how it felt to me. But however it felt, Tony did she did receive what she was saying, and she caught the vibe. But now she's upset because she thinks they don't like her, and that and it means a lot to her what his family thinks, because she really likes Cash. And Tony's mom really likes Cash. Everybody likes him because I mean, he seems like a nice guy. So Harry's family came, his brother, and you know what? I didn't catch who that guy was to him, to be honest. But anyway, he was telling him that Dejan, basically he didn't like how Dejan moved, how he didn't come see about him when he slept, I think when he slept on the daybed that night, and when all that stuff happened after movie night, he felt like Dejan didn't have his back, and he didn't. Dejan was kind of laughing at him behind his back too. I mean, but they were saying, the girls were saying, or Meg maybe was saying, she doesn't think Dejan, because when she talked to no, someone, not Meg, someone was saying Dejan just doesn't like conflict. I think it was Shakira, and he just doesn't want anybody else to be mad at him. Um, so I mean, probably. Harry's mom was talking to him about how he was moving in the villa, and she, she it's her son, so she still comforted him because when he was hurt. I mean, and I genuinely believe he probably was hurt, but he was moving. The things you were doing, you caused them. You know what I mean? But she's his mom, and she's going to comfort him. Now, if it was my son, I'd be like, look, now you need to quit acting like that. That's kind of what Dejan's mom did. But she really likes Shakira. Now, Shakira's mom and sister, her sister's beautiful, by the way, but Shakira's mom was, they don't like Harry. They're like, but I think they were a lot of the family was trying not to come at their family members too hard, But the mom was letting it be known, and they asked like, "What is it about him?" Like you could just tell they feel just like we do, except they know her better, way better, and so they just wanted to see where her head is at. And she told him, the thing is, I really do like him. I adore him. I don't want to, but I do. Now, Harry, when he walked up to Shakira's mom and tried to get a hug, and she didn't even want to talk to him. She told Shakira, "I don't really think I need to have anything I need to say to him." But when he walked up to her and tried to give her a hug, she said, "There won't be any hugs." I was like, I'm telling you, they're the UK family visits. I loved it. We thought, remember in the US when Kayla's sister was kind of like she didn't like Aaron, and we were all like, "Ooh, she showed it." Yeah, they this one was way more, but that was all I had to say about the family visits. The rest of them didn't really nothing really moved me on those, but yeah, they give them a little more rope on this one on UK.